All right, guys. So, got a little story for you. You got a minute? The results of the camping trip last night. Okay, here we go. All right. So you seen the video I did about got my truck tent and all that good stuff. It's off right now. So here's how it went. I'm gonna try to keep this short as possible, but there are a lot of details in this story. All right. So you guys seen the tent set up? I had the 3-inch memory foam mattress doubled up. That's going to come into play later on. And my granddaughter was just so excited about doing this, right? Man, she was every 2 minutes. Papa, when can we go? When can we go? I said, well, let the sun get down. And, we got to eat dinner first. She said, okay, I'm going to go in and tell Gigi right now, I got to eat right now. Okay? So she did. So we ate dinner, right? All right. So in the meantime, right after dinner, she starts bringing her camping supplies with her. Let's just call it that. So that consisted of 1,100 stuffed animals, right? So she had to put them in. They were all lined the sides. They were in anything that I had that you keep stuff in. So about 1,100 stuffed toys. And of course, I'm stretching that, but all right. So she gets all that in there, and I had to turn one down. It was I don't even know what they called it. It was that big around. I said, no, we can't put that in there. So she's ready. She's got her pajamas on. She comes out. She's got her little bedroom shoes on. Her and 2 tablets, 2 iPads. All right, this child's got to have 2. She got 2 of those. So we come out. I put her in here. Now I've got to run power out here to charge her iPads. So we do that. All right, I get power out here. We're charging hers. And just so she won't be uncomfortable. Now on the end, I have I guess you call them mosquito net. Keep them little critters from getting in there. I set up a fan right here. I get my Yeti cooler, I set it here, I put a fan on it, and it's blowing there. Oh yeah, she's enjoying that. So everything's good, right? And I look inside, and I'm thinking, I can't, there's no way I'm going to fit in there with all these stuffed toys and her. And she sleeps catty-cornered anyway. So, all right. So I'm letting her enjoy herself. We've got a couple of these anti-gravity chairs. So I kick it right over here, right in front of the grill. Kick it right there, and I'm kicked back. And she's enjoying herself, doing whatever she's doing on her tablets. And I'm just watching the clouds roll over. It was overcast, and the temperature was great. There was not a mosquito in sight. There was not a gnat in sight. I sat right there in that zero gravity chair. Man, it was nice. It was nice. But, I had decided there's no way I can get in there with her. But I was not going in and getting my nice comfortable bed and going to sleep and leaving her out here. I wasn't doing that. So I'm here in the chair. She's doing her thing. I don't know how long I'm sitting out here looking at the sky, But she comes through the door of the tent right here and says, Papa, good night. She cuts her electronics off and she goes to sleep, right? So I'm still sitting out here looking at the sky, contemplating the meaning of life. And I say, man, let me, so I get in the cab of the truck, you know, seats kicked back. So I kicked it back. Well, they're not very comfortable at all, at all, at all. So I'm in there and I'm listening to music and just random crap going through my head. And about, I guess it was about midnight, I hear the drops. Boom! The bottom falls out. It's raining. So on the back of my tent here, I don't have the solid, I got the mosquito net, right? So rain will get through that. I got to get out. I got to come around here. And I got to get this zipped up. I got this freaking fan sitting here. I got to get it back to dry area. And I'm soaking wet by the time I get all this done. So I got to go in the house. I get some dry clothes on. I come back out, right? She's knocked out. So I get back in the truck, try to get comfortable. Not very comfortable. I mean, I'm just lying there, right? So I do doze off, and maybe 15 minutes, and I hear rain starting again. Bottom falls out again. And I can hear Caroline call for me. Papa, Papa. And guys, it's raining. I get out. I come around. Yes, my dear. Papa, and she said, this rain, it's too loud in here. It's too loud. I want to go in. That was at 2 o'clock. So I get her stuff. We move her into the house. Get her back to her bedroom. And I come back out. Now I'm looking I said, all right, now I'm going to lay up in here with these 1,100 stuffed toys. I got this whole thing to myself. I got this 6 inches of memory foam, right? So I crawl up in there. I lay down. I got my 2 favorite pillows in here with me. And so Caroline weighs 65 pounds or so, you know. She's a little girl. So when she lays on 6 inches of memory foam, she's doing good. When I lay on 6 inches of memory foam, you know, guys, I'm almost 300 pounds. I sink in, right? I sink in, and I feel the bed of the truck. And then, I don't know who it was, but somebody had their knee right in the center of my back as I'm laying there, right? I said, this ain't gonna be good. So that was about 2:30 in the morning. And so I sat there and toss and turn and toss and turn and toss and turn. And I could keep going till about 6 o'clock this morning. So at about 6 o'clock this morning, it was still, I don't know if you call it drizzling or mist. I got up. I grabbed my 2 favorite pillows. I went inside. And 6:30, something like that. So I go in. My wife's on the couch, drinking her coffee. Mr. Mockingbird. Drinking her coffee. I got my pillows under my arm. And she said something about how was it. I don't really remember. I remember saying, I'm going to lay down. So I got in my bed. It felt like, it felt so great. I slipped in my bed and I tossed and turned and didn't really sleep that well. Got up about 10 o'clock. That's really, really late for me to get up. But I had stuff to do, you know. I had some work to do. Actually, and before that, but at 6 o'clock before I went in, I had some work I had to do. I had to get that done. And I went in, did not want to get up. Got up because I had to break the tent down, get it off the truck. The kayak sitting over here fully set up. Got to break it down. The wife is in there cleaning out the pantry, and I'm trying to help her with that. And Guys, I'm just wore out. I'm just wore out. I got the grill set up here. We're going to do some chicken breast. I told her, you know, hey, I'm not, she had to work today. I said, I'm not going to be up late this evening. I got the chicken breast seasoned. We're going to grill them. And guys, like I said, I've been all over the place camping. Last night was, man, it was tough. Especially with a 10-year-old who's never done anything like that. And of course, I wasn't leaving her out there without, you know, me being here. But she had a great time. She had a great time. And of course, I had to pack up her 1,100 stuffed animals and take them back in the house. But it was, man, she enjoyed herself. But when we get out in the real world doing our camping, you know, and that rain is where you just got to put up with it. But it was a great experience, and she enjoyed herself, and that was all I needed. Her enjoying herself. I've been tired before, you know, but I'm exhausted, and I got to work tomorrow. Go figure. But all in all, it was a great experience. And, you know, I'm out here standing guard, you know. Standing guard. Making sure she's all right, and I could be where I could hear her if she needed me. But all in all, it was a great experience. And it was really about her, you know. You know, I've been to those places, guys, where if it sucks, it's going to still suck till you wake up tomorrow and that warm sun shining on you and warming you up. But for her, it didn't have to. And it won't ever. I don't care where we are. She goes camping with me. It's never going to suck for her. I'm going to make it great for her. But, yeah, it was, you know, I told my wife, I'll tell you about it. I said, no, I'm going to do this video, then we're going to sit down and watch it. Because I can't tell this story twice. I can't. I don't have the energy. So, guys, happy Memorial Day to you. And remember what this holiday is about. You know, it's not Veterans Day. It's not those who served or serving. It's a Memorial Day. It's about those that have given the ultimate sacrifice. And I know a few of them. So, enjoy. Remember what this holiday is about. It's been overcast. Beautiful today. Just, man, it's got to be 70. And it's been like this all day. Just a beautiful day in my book. All right, guys. You guys take care. I'm sorry if this went on a little longer, but, you know, a lot happened. So you guys take care. Please take care of each other. And I will definitely catch you guys on the next. Hey, one more thing. Southern Salt Bait Company. I'm going to put a link into his YouTube channel. Nate, great guy. I want you guys to go check him out. Tell him I sent you. You'll enjoy his channel. Kayak fishing. Fishing off of a Sea-Doo. Boats. Nate does it all. And he's a really cool guy. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll catch you guys on the next one.